Now that's more like it. Standing triumphant at WrestleMania 41 thanks to you. Something I really like about this slingshot technology is I'm not restricted to only my matches. I have the power to jump into the boots of other superstars and change the course of their career too. And I can think of no better choice than the main event of 1997 Survivor Series. That's right, the infamous night that saw Bret Hart defend his championship against Shawn Michaels. They had so many epic battles, but after a particularly painful loss to Michaels at WrestleMania 12, Bret would take a sabbatical from WWE, eventually returning late in 1996. By the spring of 1997, things were much different than WWE. Bret and his family had reformed a bigger and better Hart Foundation, while Shawn and his friends created DX.
Are you ready?
The two groups despised each other, and after months of chaos, it all led to Survivor Series. And it was on that night that Shawn would steal the championship and send Bret Hart packing to WCW in an event known as the Montreal Screwjob. It's no secret that I'm a Bret Hart fan, and I consider him one of the greatest of all time. So let's hop into Bret's boots and take on Shawn Michaels in his prime, something I never got to do. The plan is simple. Avoid the sharpshooter, and we'll be okay. But if Shawn can apply the hold, we know exactly what is going to happen. Slingshot Tech, take us to the 1997 Survivor Series in Montreal.
The WWE Championship, one of the most highly contested titles in the world of professional wrestling. Will Bret Hart remain champion? Will Shawn Michaels carry the gold once again? There is so much electricity in the air here tonight in Montreal. This is always going to be a big match for both Shawn and Bret, but squaring off in Montreal only adds to the importance of tonight. This isn't just a huge match for both these men. This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever seen in WWE.
Yeah, the title almost feels secondary tonight, which is crazy to even say out loud. This feud has been boiling for years, and it never seems like it will fully be settled. I know this is going to be one we'll talk about for years.
Every shot these two throw at each other tonight is being delivered with such venom, such disdain.
Oh, that's to be expected, the way these two have been exchanging verbal jabs at each other for a long time now.
I can only put it this way. The words Bret and Shawn use for each other are not suitable for children to hear.
To be honest, they're not suitable at a bar either, Wade.
Oh, no, not at all. You'll have quite the ruckus at the pub using the names Bret and Shawn have called each other.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count. Shawn is in the zone and letting the opposition know it.
All right, he's got to refocus up now. Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like that kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve through every arena we visit.
Just from a style standpoint, Bret and Shawn are totally opposite. Bret's slow, methodical, with a technical approach versus Shawn's fast, explosive offense.
We also know that neither of them is above doing whatever it takes to get the advantage. We could go back and forth about which style's better, but it all boils down to simply who wants it more.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. This Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. A very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced to who he insults.
Finds the roll-up. The champion doing everything to retain here.
Breaking his own pin here. Not sure if that's wise of him at this point.
Oh, what an uppercut. Wards that off. What a response.
Textbook fireman's carry takeover.
Figure four. Leg lock. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Set up in the corner. What is coming next?
Ring post figure 4 by Bret Hart.
Bret's bent on destroying HBK with moves like that. Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
And to speak on the elephant in the room, yes, there's been a lot of speculation that if Bret Hart loses this match, this will be his last match in WWE.
Yeah, I tried to get a word from the Hitman earlier today about the rumors, but it was quickly escorted away by his Hart Foundation brethren.
It's a rumor cloud that hangs above the collective minds of this capacity crowd. Such an anxious feeling inside this arena.
And Bret on the top rope and the referee knocked down, guys.
Well, took down Shawn Michaels, but accidentally took down the ref in the process. And at this point, all bets are off.
Michaels to the
eyes of the Hitman.
Oh, it's my. It wasn't plugged in all the way. That's why.
At the moment.
I don't know if you guys got me that past few minutes. Yeah.
Oh,
and now looking for a sharpshooter.
The audio do sound crazy though.
Michaels trying to turn him on his belly.
And the referee dropped once again as Bret kicked Michaels away.
And another ref's in.
And another ref.
What is going on here?
I guess we're not going to get a screw job tonight, Wade.
Oh, clothesline. And the Hitman continues to deliver irreparable damage onto Michaels. Just a surgical approach we're seeing from Hart.
Hitman proving he's done his homework on HBK right here. Uh-oh. Camel clutch.
Able to reach the rope and put it in to the submission. Brutal knee strike. Oh!
Oh my, boot to the spine right there.
Forearms for the second rope. Driving down. Michaels going right. Sweet chin music for the
Championship on the line. This could be it. Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
Frustration setting in for the showstopper. Can Michaels tap into that old magic one more time?
Oh man, caught me.
Quick reaction to Hart there. Has the champ pinned.
Foot's under the ropes. Foot's under the ropes, ref.
Quick shoulder up. Not quite enough to put him away. Vicious knee.
HBK looking to silence this Montreal crowd. Looking to break every Canadian's heart.
Sudden cutoff from Bret. Taking things back into the ring.
And able to skirt around that attack. What power! And his ribs may be smarting as it seems.
Bret Hart looking to finish this once and for all.
He forces the break by getting to the ropes. Cover for the title.
Either way, pin, submit. But take it.
Bret retains the title.
Can't really do a screw job without pins.
WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart!
You can feel the uncertainty in the air already.
Yeah, who knows what Bret is going to do now?
A lot of questions still unanswered here.